Listen up, you donkey. Today we're diving into a culinary graveyard, excavating the lost lunches of yesteryear. These dishes, once the pride of lunch ladies and packed lunchboxes everywhere, have been tragically forgotten. We're talking culinary crimes against humanity. Get ready to rediscover the flavors of your childhood. Or if you're a millennial more concerned with avocado toast, prepare to have your taste buds tantalized by something other than sriracha mayonnaise. Chicken a la king. This dish, this so-called king of chickens, was once a staple on every fancy luncheon menu. Creamy, decadent, and loaded with chicken, mushrooms, peppers, and pimentos, it was a symphony of textures and flavors. Originating in the late 19th to early 20th century, it became a popular choice for its elegant yet comforting flavors. Typically served over toast, rice, or pasta, chicken a la king was a favorite at luncheons and dinner parties. Despite its past popularity, it has faded from modern menus, replaced by newer culinary trends. However, its nostalgic appeal and delicious blend of ingredients keep it a cherished memory for those who enjoyed it in its heyday. A liver and onions. Yeah, you heard me right. Liver and onions, once a staple on American lunch tables, has seen a significant decline in popularity among modern diners. This dish, featuring tender liver sautéed with caramelized onions, was prized for its rich flavor and high nutritional value, particularly its iron content. Often served with mashed potatoes or a side of vegetables, it was a hearty and economical choice. However, changing tastes and dietary preferences have led to its fall from favor. Many people now find the strong flavor of liver unappealing, and concerns about cholesterol and health have further contributed to its decline. Today, liver and onions is more of a nostalgic dish, remembered fondly by older generations but rarely seen on contemporary menus. This ain't your mama's omelet, folks. Egg Foo Young is an American Chinese masterpiece, a fluffy, savory omelet packed with veggies and meat, drenched in a delicious gravy. What made Egg Foo Young distinctive was the savory brown gravy often poured over it, adding a rich and flavorful element. It was a popular choice in Chinese American restaurants, bridging cultural tastes with its comforting, familiar ingredients and exotic flair. Though it has waned in popularity, it remains a nostalgic reminder of mid-century American dining trends, representing a unique blend of culinary traditions and the evolution of Chinese cuisine in the United States. Jell-O salads, those jiggly, colorful concoctions that were a staple of every 1950s housewife's repertoire. Once a beloved staple of American cuisine in the 1950s and 1960s, were colorful gelatin-based dishes that often featured an array of ingredients suspended within the wobbly matrix. These salads typically combined fruit, vegetables, and sometimes even meat, encased in flavored gelatin. Popular variations included the lime Jell-O salad with pineapple and cottage cheese, and the more adventurous versions incorporating shredded carrots or canned tuna. They were celebrated for their vibrant appearance and novelty, making frequent appearances at lunch tables, potlucks, and family gatherings. Over time, tastes shifted, and these quirky concoctions fell out of favor, becoming nostalgic reminders of mid-20th century American culinary experimentation. The humble deviled ham sandwich, a true lunchbox hero. Deviled ham sandwiches were a popular lunch option in the mid-20th century, often found in school lunchboxes and picnics across America. The filling was made from spiced minced ham, mixed with mayonnaise, mustard, and various seasonings, giving it a tangy and savory flavor. This spread was typically served between slices of soft white bread, sometimes with lettuce or pickles for added crunch. The convenience and rich taste of deviled ham made it a favorite among both children and adults. Over time, however, changing tastes and the advent of more modern sandwich fillings led to the decline of the deviled ham sandwich's popularity, rendering it a nostalgic memory for those who enjoyed it in their youth. Pimento cheese, the caviar of the South, a beloved Southern favorite, have seen a decline in popularity over the years. This classic sandwich features a creamy spread made from a blend of shredded cheddar cheese, diced pimentos, and mayonnaise. Often seasoned with a touch of garlic, onion powder, or hot sauce, the spread is typically served between two slices of white bread. Once a staple at picnics, luncheons, and school cafeterias, pimento cheese sandwiches have become less common in modern cuisine. Despite their reduced presence, they remain a nostalgic comfort food for many. evoking memories of simpler times and traditional Southern hospitality. Efforts to revive this iconic dish continue in artisanal and gourmet circles, keeping its legacy alive. The Waldorf Salad. This ain't your average salad, folks. A classic American dish was first created in the late 19th century at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City. This refreshing salad combines crisp apples, crunchy celery, juicy grapes, and crunchy walnuts, all mixed in a creamy mayonnaise dressing. Initially served as a simple and elegant appetizer, it quickly became a popular lunch choice for its light yet satisfying flavors. The combination of sweet and savory ingredients made it a standout during an era when such flavor profiles were highly appreciated. Though its popularity has waned, the Waldorf salad remains a symbol of early American fine dining and culinary innovation, remembered fondly by those who enjoyed it in its heyday. Welsh Rarebit, or as I like to call it, liquid gold on toast. This delightful lunch item was especially popular in the early 20th century, loved for its simplicity and rich flavor. The cheese sauce, often made with sharp cheddar, is typically mixed with ingredients like beer, mustard, and Worcestershire sauce to enhance its taste. The sauce is then poured over slices of toasted bread and broiled until bubbly and golden. This dish, sometimes humorously referred to as Welsh Rarebit, has its origins in British cuisine but became a beloved staple in American households and lunchrooms, offering a comforting, hearty meal that was both easy to prepare and deeply satisfying. Cream chipped beef on toast, or SOS, as it's affectionately known. This dish may have its roots in the military, but don't let that fool you. The dish typically consists of thinly sliced dried beef rehydrated in a creamy white sauce, usually seasoned with Worcestershire sauce and pepper, and served over toast. Originally developed in the early 20th century, it gained fame as a practical and hearty meal for soldiers, known for its simplicity and sustenance. The term SOS, ish asterisk asterisk on a shingle, humorously refers to its appearance and less than glamorous reputation. Despite its unassuming origins, cream-chipped beef on toast became a beloved comfort food in households across America, particularly in the mid-20th century, often found on school cafeteria menus and family tables alike. Tamale Pie. This ain't your mama's shepherd's pie, folks. This nostalgic American casserole that gained popularity in the mid-20th century. This dish features a hearty filling of seasoned ground meat, typically beef or pork, often mixed with vegetables like corn, tomatoes, and bell peppers. The flavorful meat mixture is topped with a thick, golden cornmeal crust, which mimics the taste and texture of traditional tamales, but in a more convenient pie-like form. Tamale pie was a beloved family meal, praised for its simplicity and the comfort it provided. It could easily feed a crowd, making it a staple at potlucks and family gatherings. Though less common today, tamale pie remains a cherished memory of mid-century American home cooking. Chicken croquettes, those golden nuggets of pure comfort food, crispy on the outside, tender and flavorful on the inside, they're the perfect party snack or a satisfying light lunch. These savory patties are made from minced chicken, mixed with breadcrumbs and seasonings, then breaded and fried to golden perfection. The crispy exterior and flavorful, tender interior made them a favorite among diners. Often served with a rich, creamy gravy, chicken croquettes provided a hearty and satisfying meal. Popular in the mid-20th century, they were a staple in home kitchens and cafeterias alike. Despite their decline in popularity today, chicken croquettes remain a nostalgic reminder of comfort food from a bygone era, cherished for their simplicity and deliciousness. Spam and eggs. Yes, you heard me right. Before you turn your nose up at this classic combination, let me tell you, it's a damn sight more delicious than you think. Spam and eggs was a simple, hearty lunch that gained immense popularity during and after World War II. Spam, a canned meat product, became a convenient and affordable protein source during wartime rationing. Paired with eggs, it provided a quick and satisfying meal for soldiers and civilians alike. The dish typically involved frying slices of Spam and serving them alongside fried or scrambled eggs. Its ease of preparation and the long shelf life of Spam made it a household staple, symbolizing the resourcefulness of American home cooking during challenging times. Salmon patties, the unsung heroes of budget-friendly meals. A beloved budget-friendly lunch option, were made from canned salmon mixed with breadcrumbs, eggs, and seasonings, then shaped into patties and fried until golden brown. These savory patties were a staple in mid-20th century American households, particularly during times when fresh fish was less accessible. The ease of preparation and affordability made them popular among families looking for nutritious, cost-effective meals. Often served with a side of vegetables or atop a bed of lettuce, salmon patties offered a delicious way to enjoy seafood without the expense of fresh fish. Sloppy Joes. Sloppy Joes are a classic American lunch staple, featuring ground beef simmered in a tangy tomato-based sauce and served on a soft hamburger bun. This messy, flavorful sandwich became a lunchroom favorite in the mid-20th century, known for its simplicity and hearty appeal. The dish typically includes ingredients like onions, bell peppers, Worcestershire sauce, and brown sugar, creating a sweet and savory flavor profile. Sloppy Joes were popularized in school cafeterias and home kitchens alike, offering a budget-friendly and satisfying meal option. Despite its decline in popularity, it remains a nostalgic comfort food for many Americans. Cold meatloaf sandwiches are a nostalgic American lunch, often made from leftover meatloaf. This simple yet hearty meal features thick slices of chilled meatloaf placed between slices of bread, often with condiments like ketchup, mustard, or mayonnaise. Sometimes, additional toppings such as lettuce, tomato, or pickles are added for extra flavor and texture. Popular in mid-20th century households, this sandwich was a practical way to make use of leftovers, providing a convenient and satisfying meal. Despite its decline in popularity, the cold meatloaf sandwich remains a cherished memory for many who enjoyed it in their youth. Beef Stroganoff, a classic dish originating from Russia, became a lunchtime favorite in America during the 1950s and 1960s. It features tender strips of sautéed beef cooked in a rich, creamy, sour cream sauce, often enhanced with mushrooms and onions. Typically served over egg noodles or rice, this hearty meal was beloved for its comforting and flavorful profile. The popularity of beef stroganoff during this era can be attributed to its ease of preparation and satisfying taste, making it a staple in both home kitchens and lunch counters. Though less common today, it remains a nostalgic dish for many. Cheese soufflé, a light and airy baked dish, gained popularity in mid-20th century American lunch menus. Made from a blend of beaten egg whites and a rich cheese sauce, it offered a delicate yet flavorful option for midday meals. The soufflé's airy texture, achieved by carefully folding whipped egg whites into the base, made it a sophisticated choice for both home cooks and restaurants. Despite its reputation for being somewhat temperamental to prepare, it was celebrated for its elegant presentation and delightful taste. Over time, its presence in regular dining faded, giving way to more contemporary lunch trends. The egg salad sandwich. A classic American lunch staple, consists of chopped hard-boiled eggs mixed with mayonnaise and often seasoned with mustard, salt, and pepper. Sometimes ingredients like celery, onions, or pickles are added for extra crunch and flavor. This creamy, protein-rich filling is then spread between slices of bread, making it a simple yet satisfying meal. Popularized in the early 20th century, the egg salad sandwich was a favorite in lunchboxes and at picnics. Its simplicity and versatility have ensured its enduring presence, even as many other traditional dishes have faded into history. Fruit cocktail. A blend of diced peaches, pears, pineapples, grapes, and cherries in syrup was once a ubiquitous side dish in American school lunches. Popular from the mid-20th century, this sweet and convenient dessert offered a taste of various fruits year-round, regardless of season. Served in small plastic or metal cups, fruit cocktail was appreciated for its bright colors and sugary appeal, making it a favorite among children. Over time, however, changing tastes and a shift towards fresher, healthier options have led to a decline in its presence on lunch trays, rendering it a nostalgic relic of past school cafeterias. Potato salad, a quintessential American dish, was once a staple of lunches across the country. Made from boiled potatoes, mayonnaise, and often including ingredients like onions, celery, pickles, and mustard, it offered a creamy and tangy flavor that paired well with various main courses. Served cold, it was a favorite at picnics, barbecues, and potluck gatherings. Its popularity peaked mid-20th century, symbolizing the simplicity and comfort of homemade meals. While it remains a nostalgic favorite for many, its prevalence has waned in favor of more modern and health-conscious options in today's lunch menus. There you have it, you bunch of culinary Neanderthals. A trip down memory lane to rediscover the lost lunches of yesteryear. These dishes may be forgotten by some, but they're not gone, not yet. It's time to bring them back, to reclaim the flavors of our past and introduce them to a new generation. So ditch the sad desk lunches and put down that avocado toast for once. Let's get cooking.